Hi, welcome back to my channel. It is Just Not Read, and I hope you all are as excited as I am. Just kidding. No, really. But yeah, like, have your life ever just been in shambles and you just been like, huh, literally how life is right now, and I'm just okay with that. Listen, all we can do is all we can do. And I think that sometimes, we get into a place in a space where it's just like you could feel bad and you could be upset and you could be crying and face hitting the floor because XYZ going on. But truth of the matter is, like, all you can do is all that you can do at the end of the day. Like, do not stress yourself trying to be super woman. You've already done that enough, ma'am. Just calm it down. Calm it down and refrain from burnout by just living your life. Like, oh my gosh, I was on Threads the other day and I seen a girl say, like, how are y'all not struggling? Like, I make over X amount of dollars or whatever hour, and I don't live above my means, and I'm just struggling. And there's people, of course, comments, and some people were like, yeah, girl, same here. Some were like, you don't know how to manage your money. And then some, were just like, this is what you could do to maybe help, which everybody needs that. This is my thing. You could make all the money in the world and still be struggling. And financially, yes. Did you not know that? This is why. We go through seasons. You're not always going to be up, just like you're not always going to be down. And whether or not, like, something happens in your life, sometimes it could just not make any sense. And, like, you should have a boatload of cash and you just don't. And most of the time it's because God is in control. All of the time it's because God is in control. God has control over every situation and every circumstance. But what are you going to do with that? How are you going to react to that? What is going to be your response? Are you going to continue to trust him, or are you just going to stress out and hit your head on that wall continuously? Listen, I've gotten to a point, I have seen a lot of money. And I have seen a not so lot of money. But I am learning that even when it excluding finances, like when you're just happy and when you're just sad, like, what are you doing with your emotions? Like, I don't know. I've just learned that you have to be really content in every circumstance. That's a scripture. What is that? I'm going to put it on the screen for you. You have to really learn to be content in every single circumstance. You're not dead. You're not dying. And if you are, I'm so sorry. I'm going to pray for your strength in the Lord. But, like, listen, you are not, if you're going to make it, you're going to make it and it's going to be okay. Life is going to turn around for you. Listen, one thing that I really love hearing growing up is trouble don't last always. And before, I was like, it's just a song, and songs sound good, but like literally when you live in it, like, trouble don't last always. You have to, like, bask in everything and just live life and breathe. Take a picture, go take a picnic, go for a walk, eat your favorite food. Like, literally, life is not that serious. I mean, it is, but it's not at the same time. It's just like, live, breathe, and heal. I don't know. It's just kind of where I am. Because I could be, like, hitting a wall with my mental and everything else. But, like, I just want to breathe. I just want to live. I want to smell the air and feel the trees. Like, at this point, I don't care about what you, him, her, she, he got going on. Like, all you can do is all that you can do at the end of the day. And so you just have to literally breathe and trust that God has it all in control. I'm also going through this thing where it's just like, I am struggling in a particular area of my life that I have never struggled in before. I might have said this before, it sounds kind of familiar, but I be talking to myself a lot about what I'm going through. So if I've discussed this, I'm not sorry. This is my channel. I'm gonna discuss it again. But all I can say is that, like, I feel like I have to go through a process, and I may be very wrong about this, but I feel like I have to go through a process. I feel like I do definitely need to pray more, definitely need to get my word more, definitely need to edify myself a little bit more, because the enemy and his tactics, they are trying to win with a lot of different things that I never really had to battle before. But I know that I'm not gonna stay in this place, and that's how you have to see yourself and see your situation too. Is like, I know I'm not gonna stay here. This is not the end all be all. Like, it's a season for a reason. I'm gonna learn what it is that I need to learn, and I'm gonna step up my game from here and do what it is that I need to do to come out of the season in my life. And I'm just so grateful to God to just have a new level of acceptance. One, even when it comes to my job, like, everything's been so great at work. Like, well, 2 days ago it was not great, it was not good, and it was a drag, and everybody seemed very slow, and it was very hard, and people were not very nice, but I didn't let it bother me. Like, it did in the moment for a little bit, and then after that I was like, I'm free. Like, I'm free. I got through that 10-hour shift, and I was the happiest girl you could ever meet. Like, honestly, the people, places, things, situations, it cannot allow to hold you down. Another thing that I want to discuss, I absolutely understand, or I'm coming to an understanding of why it is so beneficial to stay in your word, to stay in the presence of God. Because I was in a situation yesterday where I acted like where I came from, and it bothered me. After I left that situation, for the rest of the day I was thinking about it, and I was like, ugh, like cringing at myself. And I'm gonna tell y'all what happened, right? So I had to go into a place, and then I brought my son into that place, and my dad was with me, and my son's tablet was really my phone, my other phone. It was loud when we came in there, and I said to him quietly, because this is all I ever have to say, hey baby, can you turn it down a little bit? But the moment my son walked in there and it was loud, everybody and their mama turned around and looked at us. And you know, after I told my son to turn it down, and after everybody turned and looked at us, I'm like, hello, good morning, not this morning, you know, being extra, like doing the most. And my dad's like, calm down. And I'm like, not this morning, like doing the most. That is not how you exemplify Christ. I was already looking like I had walked straight out the gutter, because baby ain't have on no clothes, and just ratchet, just looking bad, just bad. It was early in the morning, and I was already a bit frustrated because of the time that I was woken up, and the amount of things that I have to do as a single mom alone is ridiculous. One, I will say that. Anyways, but you know, your level of frustration and what you have going on should not affect the way that you treat people. You should be a light, no matter what you're going through, no matter what you're dealing with, no matter how people treated you, no matter how tired you are, no matter how you feel, no matter what you feel like it doesn't matter. And my God, when I tell you, I was just so embarrassed by my behavior and the way that I portrayed myself in that moment. So if anybody from that moment ever sees this video, my bad. I mean, I do believe, though, this is my dilemma. So I live a Thessalonians 4:11 life. I go by this, I will quote this scripture till the day I die. Lead a quiet life, mind your business, work with your hands. Okay, it says to mind your business, to lead a quiet life, and to work with your hands. I'll put the exact scripture on the screen, but this is my thing. I live by that. And so half of the time I'm always minding my business, but when other people don't mind theirs, that's where the issue always steps in for me. And as a growing woman, I have decided I'm not going to allow people to walk over me. I'm not going to allow people to treat me bad. I'm not going to allow people to talk to me any type of way. But I also have to learn to get to a place of leveling out how to handle that, and how to handle that in the way that God would be satisfied or be pleased with me. And that is something that I'm working on. Yes, sweetie? I got a mosquito bite. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, can you give me a band-aid? Well, you don't want to cover a mosquito bite. You got to let the air get to it. If it's a cut, then we put a band-aid on it, but it's not a cut, okay? We'll put something on it soon, okay?
I'm not put something on it soon, but it still hurts.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt, okay? But yeah, so I'm just learning different things about myself and just stepping into womanhood in a different way. One thing that I want to say too is, like, if you are battling something, I don't want to outright say what it is, because I feel like that's one thing I want to keep to myself right now. And maybe like later on, once I come out of this thing, I'll be able to discuss it a little bit better. But if you're battling something that you obviously know is a sin, and that you obviously know is flesh, just trying to win a match with you, continue to pray. Don't just not pray because you're enjoying the moment too much. Don't continue to not talk to God about a situation because you're like, well, no. Like, this is where you fight harder. This is me to me right now, because I need to hear it from somebody, but I'm not comfortable enough to talk about it yet. Me to me, get up and read your word. Get up and fight. Get up and stand by what you believe in, and don't diminish who you are for anybody else, and because they don't matter. I'm just gonna be completely honest with you. I saw something today on Threads also that I was just like, ooh, that is good. Do not allow the opinion of others, or don't allow anybody to give you advice that don't follow God, because one, they're not gonna lead you to where God would have you to be. And so sometimes you have to say no. Sometimes you have to disappoint people. Who cares? And sometimes people are going to call you all outside your names. People going to call you lame. People going to call you stuck up, so perfect. Yeah, like, you're so perfect. Because I am. Okay, how about that? You know, just start stepping into who you are. Yes, I'm too good for this. Yeah, like, no, we're not doing that. Like, I love myself. I respect myself. Like, just be who you are. Like, people always gonna have something to say whether or not. Jesus was perfect, and they had the most to say about him. You know what I'm saying? So people are gonna talk about you regardless. Get over it. It's okay. It's okay. Like, I'm just over it. I don't care. Like, cause what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Like, be so for real. Anyway, I really just wanted to come on here and talk, because I hadn't talked to y'all, and I just really feel like talking, honestly. So yeah, and I hope that this was enjoyable, and if you guys have anything that you want to talk to me about, I'm open book. Right now I'm just an open book, and I am enjoying the moment. I am enjoying life. I'm on my lunch break. So I'm about to feed my kid and feed myself, and I have a little bit of things that I could be doing. I need to fold clothes. Yeah, a lot of things that I could be doing that I'm probably not. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a long time since I've had a break. I've been working, okay? Like, after I get off work today, I go do hair at 7:30 tonight. Like, she's been working, and I be having things to do, and so I like to stay busy and keep busy. It keeps my mind at bay, keeps everything at ease. But anyway, yeah, hope y'all enjoyed my little chat. I just wanted to get on here and talk to y'all for a minute. So hopefully we'll have another one of these soon. Anyway, enjoy your day. Peace.